So, welcome back. Random trees. How are our oil trains doing? They are chugging it. He just left. Our oil is improving, however, we still need more of it. Bam, bam. And we also need power. And let's just hook it up for now. Because I want to see the crafting speed. It's a crafting speed of 1. Perfect. Which means 2 of these need 30 coal every 6, so 5 per second. Which means 1 yellow belt can fill 3 of them. 1 red belt can feed 6 of them. So these will be the coming coal belts, and they will be running around like this. So, split, split. One here. One here. Right, it's 1, 2, 3. No, it's already 4. So 5 per second. Now, the inner belts need to be faster. And this whole machine will only work if the outside starts backing up. But this is correct. Now, in. Let's add some power. Now this is working. Now we need some steam. And let's grab as much steam as we can. Pretty much from everywhere. That should be enough. You're missing your connection. Everybody has steam. This is heavy oil for the output. This is heavy oil for the input. That's all the heavy oil connected. And now we only need to cool. This again. This is going to be a bit of a mosaic. Yep. Something like that. Actually, no. This is complete bullshit. Much better idea. First of all, let's get rid of this. Oh. So, one over here, one over here, one over here, one over here. So out, 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 out. Under, over, under, over. Everything is, yeah, this way. Yep, like this. Now balance it. And compress it down. And feed it on the line. Much better. Now, these lines will always be prioritized. However, everything we have in excess will be put on to the qualification belt, which will be making us even more oil as we speak. And I should also light this place up. Yes, it's dark again, yo. So let's wait for the call to come. Let's take a look at the science center. Look at it. It's almost complete. And here comes the call. And now we're making more oil out of coal, which is very useful. However, our oil trains are still not backing up again, which means, yeah, we are churning through oil. Fluids in the last 10 minutes. How much did I produce? I produce about 60,000 raw oil per minute. And I consume shit tons of water. Almost 1 million per minute. It's insane. That's literally insane. 50,000 raw oil, 50,000, 40,000 more plastic. Yeah. Items. Well, our main consumption is copper foil and copper. Over all time, we already made 7.1 million ingots. Buildings? Ah. Yeah, research is going. Ah, look at them churn. This is amazing. I do kind of want to know what happens when one of these goes boom. But yeah. So actually the only thing remaining is increasing this. And then this. Yeah, no. We've pretty much reached the end over here, so let's have a few more fun builds and then we're gonna call it an end. I will still need 5 of these, so... Well, if the modules, these oil fields are being viable again, which is actually quite interesting. And I see what's wrong. There's a signal missing over here. And everybody is thinking that the train here is still on the tracks. So copper, oil, and now they have all been backing up. Let's just hope that the signal down here will fix everything. Where's the robot? There he is. Fix it! That didn't do anything. Let's just make this real quick. There, it's fixed. And another oil train. These are getting emptied out so fast. Also, stop doing this and let's help out our factory ourselves a bit. Now, how much does this need? Quite a lot. Yeah, let's just go for it. Let's see how far we can come with additional space service. This will make an ion probe. If put into rocket, it will send space data. Okay, so this will be as a replacement for satellites. That's okay. So instead of making, where are they? Satellites, we would then be making ion probes, which needs computers. Sensors, magnetrons. Sensors are going down here. I'm pretty sure I'm making magnetrons somewhere. Shielded titanium bulkheads and accumulators. So these will be switched out. No solar arrays? No solar arrays. However, more sensors and shielded titanium bulkheads. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I mean, it's not that we are not making enough payload, it's more that we're not making enough rocket parts. That's the problem. So the only way to make more rocket parts is to do something like this. And we should just mirror it. Which means we should move these pipes around a bit. Let's just remove them for now. And the output would be over here. I see. One of you. Input, 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 input. Also make 100 of these. And then we would have one of these ourselves. However, I will have to braid this one, which is easy. Now let's hook up this plastic again. So plastic is in here. Plastic is in there. Steam. Something like this, and then we need a line of copper. Let's use this line, as this will only be auxiliary production. Like this. And we need an output. Place them on the short-hand side, please. But we can then just feed them right in here. Also, yep, you need to be short-hand side, please. And there they go. Almost doubled it. Almost. Why am I not getting any computers? You have two. I want some. Is it because I'm standing? Yes, it is. Place one here, please, and one up there. And our science center is almost complete. Perfect. Speed, 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 speed. And this is also almost fixed. Another tree. So, how are these resources faring? Good. Ooh, platinum. How are you faring? Also good. I'm not emitting the light at all. That's a problem. However, now I am. More speed, please. And you got stuck. Better. And you need an upgrade. And you need 2 more. Now the plastic factory. No, it's... Wait. We're still having petroleum gas issues. Which means we're still not making enough. So, now we have 2 of them. And this has sped up considerably. And we're missing only 1 more of these. We're actually almost in a rate where we can constant feed them. However, sensors are being churned like crazy. So, let's wait for the last research station to come. It should be finished any minute now. Where is it? What are you missing? You're missing 1 computer, so once you're done, then we will have the last quantum laboratory. We're using a gigawatts of energy. Come on, where is it? It should be done now. How many computers do you need? Oh, quite a lot actually. So we're about to see the next rocket launch, which is also great. And there it goes. To the next satellite. Yeah! Science! Ah, just listen to it roar. However, the science is still getting churned way too fast. So we're still missing 27 production modules and 1 science lab. No, no science lab. We are now science complete. And actually, I think this is where we're putting an end to it. We have reached the end of Industrial Revolution. The only thing for us to do is launch more rockets, but that's an endless process, and I do not want to play endlessly. I want to reach a goal and achieve it. So, let's do one big ass recap. We all started down here. Somewhere. I don't remember actually anymore. Well, Industrial Revolution, I had a blast with it. It was really, really fun. Especially the beginning parts where you have to make burner inserters. You only get burner inserters. At least you didn't get any burner belt. That would be just horrendous. And you advance through the copper edges. Let's take a quick look at the tech tree. As you can see, it's full except for all the infinite technologies and some upgrades, which I do not care about anymore. And you do not start in the Bronze Age, you start in the Copper Age, but pretty much that's the first research. Automation 1, you start with copper assemblers, and these are basically burner assemblers. So you have to feed coal in everything. However, you do start with everything you need. You get crushers quite early. However, they're made with bronze, and making bronze is actually not that hard, it's just copper and tin. And then you advance into the Iron Age. This is where the fun starts, because now you can get some electricity. And once you have electricity, the mod pack is actually quite easy to play, because you do not have to fiddle around with cobalts anymore. I do like their take on electronics. They're not as convoluted as I find vanilla electronics. As you can see here, this is a red circuit factory. It's simple in the setup, and it was easy to modularize. And it uses gold and copper and tin and glass. And even the blue circuits aren't that complicated. However, I wasn't able to put beacons in here. But you have a quite linear dependency chain, because red circuits need green circuits and blue circuits need red circuits. And you have these controllers, you do not need them that much. I don't think I ever used basic green computers. I think the only requirement for basic green computers are electric laboratories. And red computers you require only for roboports. No, not even. What uses red computers? Engines? I never made one of these. Well, I don't care anymore. Also, it doesn't seem that you need the big engines anywhere. You probably need them for trains. But I never needed an electric engine, and I never needed an advanced engine. So that's, yeah, you need the electric ones here and the normal ones over here. Yep. Also, fast inserters, you are getting really, really late because fast inserters require lubricants. So you will be stuck with electric inserters for quite a while. But once you have fast inserters, you basically immediately have stack inserters. So also these small buffer tanks, I really like them. They made some builds much more easier, especially... Oh, let's open the map again. Especially over here, where you have a... you have a washing cycle over here. Each of these is... each of these washing processes is making dirty water. And each of these washing stations creates from pure water from dirty water. However, you lose 20 water in the midst of it. So you need to place a pump which only tops up the water tank once in a while. I really do like the ore processing part. I do think this is a part that is missing in vanilla Factorio, because you basically just smelt your ores immediately, and I do like to prepare my ores. What I didn't like was the byproducts of titanium and chromium. In the beta, I had lots of problems that I didn't have enough chromic acid. Now I have shit tons of it. And I'm still having a metric overflow of titanium. Well, my main usage for titanium is ammunition. And where is it? Didn't I research it? Yes, it's over here. And the only good reason to use it is minigun ammo. There's no good use for it. Yeah. So, looking around, I do like the foresters, even though you do not need them at that much. The only thing you need is rubber wood, sometimes. No, I'm actually running out a bit of it. And I do take their take on rubber and vulcanized rubber, which you need. The carbon, I didn't like it that much, especially with the diamond fallout of it. I have... How many diamonds do I have? I have 2.8 thousand diamonds, and I'm not using them for anything. The only thing you need the diamonds for are these advanced mining drills. And yeah, I never needed them. I also didn't need to expand that much. I only had to tap one additional copper field and one additional iron field. They were huge, to be honest with it. I still have my original iron field over here. So, okay, that's going for me. I also tapped one gold field. And you usually only tap one uranium field. Uranium? This was a power-hungry build, so I have 3 nuclear power plants. And currently I'm using a gigawatts of power. And let's wait for one more rocket to churn out and to see how much power these guys need. Also, let's help these guys out a bit, because I still need some more productivity modules. So we have 21 incoming, which is great. Research, as always, I tend to build way too much red and green science and not enough of the science I actually need. I do like that science is a material sink. However, I do like the vanilla approach more, where you actually have to build stuff which you actually do need. For example, train tracks or furnaces, which you use for your science. Instead, here you're just making stuff and you just put it in other stuff, and then you just put it on a belt. Fighters! What the fuck? Where did you come from? How? Well, we have some action at the end of the final episode, which is nice. I was just absolutely ignoring that one. He destroyed the beacon? An asshole! Where is he? There you are! You there! Asshole! Where the fuck did you come from? You just punch through here. Okay. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. We have to plot our revenge. One here, one there, one here, one there, one here, one there. This was a mistake. Revenge will be plentiful. Now, let's wait for them to be delivered while we are still making a final recap. Oil. Oil is as usual. We have 4 oil fields and they're churning around. I do recommend putting productivity modules in these so you can use these oil fields a bit longer. How are you doing? You're almost full. Great. However, our oil reserves, let's take this one for example. We do have quite a lot of light oil, but we almost have no petroleum and we are cracking non-stop. And we're cracking non-stop and we're co-lubricating non-stop, so yeah. Also, let's get rid of these. How many are we still missing? 10? Is this correct? Let's make 5 more. So... you're out of range. That's no problem. And you're probably also out of range. So let's just set up one big ass fireworks down here and then let's obliterate the masses over there as revenge for this stupid biter. Glass production. We actually have an offsite glass production because you need quite a lot of it. Let's see it on the belt go. It's going. 2 red belts of glass. You have this steel belt. This is a science only steel belt. This all goes into here. And it's required for science purpose. One thing I absolutely adore about this mod is the lighting. These laser assemblies, depending on which material they're making, they have another light. They're purple here, they're white there. If you're using copper, they have a copper light. Do I have something green somewhere? Gold. Gold is always great to look at. Gold, 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 gold. Gold. And actually, yeah, you also have green lasers, blue lasers, red lasers. This is just amazing. These should be in the base game. Absolutely. I finished actually some research. So... more revenge tech? More revenge tech. I just want to take a quick look at my power. Here they are. 40 megawatts. So, back on topic. Outposts. Yes, we have some outposts. Stone. Stone was an issue. At the beginning, you need quite a lot of it. Especially for research purposes. Purple science, production science needs stone. And quite a lot of it, actually. It's still our main stone output. And you need it for glass production. And for TNT production, where is it? Oh, here. Which we need for as much artillery shells as we can make. This is a landmine factory. How am I faring for artillery shells? Here they are. Ooh. Maybe I should make some more. Nevertheless, they are being stocked up, so let's wait for them to fill up completely. I can also, I know where I have some more shells, which I can put into the logistic network. Also, this refining setup is just amazing. It takes one red belt as an input and it just churns out 2 red belts. So it doubles our ores. So, fireworks. How many shells do you have? Quite a lot. I do not need this, I do not need that. We are actually full on production modules, which means science is also full on production module. Give me all the shells. And you should also have some in here. Stop requesting them. Give me all the shells. Ah, really? Requester, passive deposit. Ah. Up. Also, we have this old template up here. Let's get rid of that. And I do like the place. We were on a semi-island. Let's just deactivate all of these overlays, which we do not need. Which means we had to make a bend in our bus, so we have a bendy bus, which is nice. Busing was no problem. It turned out that these isn't enough belts. If you wanted to play Industrial Revolution, you at least need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 lanes is recommended. However, you can do it with 7. Also, it's not really recommended to put all these byproducts on the belt. I did like it more just to produce them on the fly where you need them. So you always have ingots as an input and sometimes a byproduct as an output, or just you build it in a chest and you can take it and from there. So, how are you doing? Is everybody loaded? Everybody's loaded. So it's time to take our revenge. Oh, open this up, please. Oh, there's pollution. Oh god, pollution. Yeah, you can kind of see why these biters are pissed. And they got annihilated by default. However, they didn't, so death to all but biters. And here it comes. Nice knowing you. I just love artillery. And let's get rid of you. Get wrecked. Ah, there's some tiny biters in there. So, without further ado, I thank you all for watching. I hope you had a great time. And this is the end of Factorio Industrial Revolution. I will be still streaming on. I already have the next game I want to play in the pipe. I will actually begin playing it right now to get a little bit of a hang of it. My idea behind all of this is to play all those games which are in my library, which I haven't played endings up to now, and just stream them on Twitch for more fun. So again, thank you all, and I hope you had a good time. Goodbye.